Hey guys, Khaled here. Today we're going to be covering a Facebook ad product which I find is extremely powerful, but it's often underutilized by users who maybe are unsure how to properly implement it or they're not applying the correct best practices. So I'm going to take you through a guide I've developed on Facebook lead ads. Now, the first section we're going to cover is what exactly Facebook lead ads actually are. Then we'll talk about who should be using lead ads. So what type of businesses should be using them? What sort of business objectives do they serve? Then we'll talk about why Facebook lead ads in particular are so valuable. Then we'll talk about how to set up lead ads. So I'll take you through an actual demonstration in Ads Manager. And then finally, I'll share with you some of my tips and best practices that I learned from my time at Facebook and from implementing campaigns of my own and from consulting with certain clients that use lead ads. Let's start off by answering the question, what exactly are Facebook lead ads? So according to Facebook's definition, this is a tool to help you find potential customers who demonstrate a level of interest by sharing their contact information with you. But in other words, the simplest way to think of a lead ad is that it's an ad unit that enables you to generate leads. And these can be business leads or they can be consumer leads. In my opinion, it's a valuable skill to have in just about any business's toolkit. The basic flow of how this ad works is as follows. A user sees an ad in their feed or in stories. They click on the ad and it opens up a lead form within the app itself. They fill out that lead form and then they submit the form, and then you as an advertiser receive their information, which you can act upon. Let's see it in action though. So they see this ad in feed, in this case. Looks like a normal ad until they click on it. It opens up this full screen instant experience. If we already have their information, it pre-populates. I'll get back to that later. And just like that, they've submitted their information and then you as an advertiser receive it immediately. So very, very fast unit, very similar to other ad units in terms of appearance at first, but functionally it's very different. What type of businesses should be using lead ads? And what sort of business objectives do they serve? So there's a variety of potential use cases here, and I've outlined some of them. Lead ads can be a really good way to offer deals or to give out discounts or offers for your business. It's a good way to host and facilitate contests or sweepstakes. If you have a complex product or service, this could be a good way to reach users who are interested in inquiring about it. If you're launching products or a service in the future, you can use lead ads as a pre-order mechanism. When I worked at Facebook and my clients were the likes of Johnson & Johnson and L'Oreal and Coca-Cola, these guys liked using lead ads a lot actually. And they would primarily use it for product samples. So they would be offering samples, but at the same time, they were using it as a way to generate a substantial amount of data on users. You can also use lead ads to sell tickets to an event or to gauge interest in selling tickets to an event. You can use lead ads to schedule an appointment. And finally, you can use lead ads to offer users downloadable content. Really, almost every business that I've worked with or consulted for, there has been one or more valuable use case for lead ads. Generally, it's just a matter of brainstorming what the right way to implement it is. And then on top of that, there's some clients I've worked with that this was the primary marketing channel. And more recently, I launched my e-commerce business, Straw Save. What I do is I sell sustainable straws to businesses. And it's a bit of a long decision-making process for these business owners. So it requires a lot of lead generation and lead nurturing on my part. And my primary ad product that I use is lead ads. So I deliver lead ads to business owners. They fill it out, they request a quote from me, and then I get back to them and I nurture that lead and I try to convert it into a sale. So I've had a lot of success with lead ads. I'm personally a big fan of them, and I really do believe that they're underutilized as an ad product.